Welcome, hey everybody. Welcome to The Perspective. This is your girl, Raylene Inez.
And I'm Destinee Denise.
And welcome back to The Perspective. We have a very special person in the house.
Hey.
It's been so long since we had Miss Funk Master Lex on the show.
I missed you guys.
New host, new week, new perspective, as you can see. We haven't really had another third co-host, so what my partner Destinee and I decided to do was new week, new co-host, new perspective. So every other week or every week we will have someone new on the show giving their perspective on the various topics that we talk about. So Lex, tell me how you been since, your last time on air.
It's been a while. I've been good. I got a new job.
Hey.
Making more money, working more hours, the usual adulting.
Adulting. That's what we calling it now?
Yeah,
Adulting?
Quote unquote. 2017.
Destiny, how was your week?
My week has been great. I just been on this natural high, as you guys already know. I've been doing my photo shoots, just living.
Yeah, you had a shoot yesterday, right?
Yeah,
went
just
great.
Liz.
I see some pre photos.
You know, the
edits
behind the
there,
scenes,
yeah.
I edited those myself. I've been working on my
That's
editing skills.
That's good.
I put extra D in it because I got to edit it. A lot.
Hey, do what you got to do. I've been pretty good. Work is work. Being a supervisor is not easy.
Man.
We know.
But I do what I got to do to secure
the bag.
Hey.
Secure the bag.
Of the world, Craig, of the world.
Yes.
You guys already know. Question of the day. Okay, question of the day, you guys. Can you guys turn your dreams into a reality?
Of course.
Of course.
I feel like every time I turn on the TV, I see it right there in my face. Every time I walk down the street, I'm sure somebody is living their dreams, so it's right there in my face. It's no limits.
I like that. I like that analogy, how you said it's all around you, because that's what I put on my paper. I put, it's ultimately all around you. It's your fear what holds you back from turning that dream into a reality.
True.
You see it all around you on various levels. It's
True.
so many people out here living their dreams in different ways. So you can't, it's no excuse for you. You have people trying to be actresses. You have people taking the more, straight and narrow path, going to school, doing that whole little thing, doctors, whatever it is. Somebody's out there living their dreams for you to take heed and kind of piggyback off of that, not necessarily ride their coattail, but just piggyback off that energy. You see how good this person is going, like, dang, I want that for my life. Like,
exactly.
I want to, that's all a part of them dreams into reality. Yeah. Like, hold on, you got to put some action behind it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I always believe that you can turn your dreams into reality. Even as a kid, I've seen myself sitting in the studio just talking. Mm-hmm. Do I know what I was talking about? No, but I've always seen it. When I listen to Big Boy on the radio, I used to pretend like I was
you.
Big Boy. You get what I'm saying?
Raylene, the Big Boy. Big Boy, shout us out.
A lot.
Need some interns.
Man, like it's just, I've always seen this vision for myself, and I knew I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. I've tried other things like little acting, commercials, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But as a kid, like I promise you, I was never good with lines. I never was, because I felt like I was too structured. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to pretend to
channel an emotion.
I don't know how to do that. I just know how to channel myself. Yeah. And that's what really made me gravitate towards radio as I got older. I've always believed that you could believe in your dreams. And it always starts with your mindset. That's number one. You have to believe in yourself in order for you to even believe in anything that you want to. It starts with your mind, the way that you think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy how some kids and even some adults our age is very lost. And it's so crazy because they're stuck. Their minds are just stuck. And we gonna get to that, but I'm not gonna get all deep.
Yeah, I see where you're going with this, but
yeah, I definitely agree.
I'm sorry.
No,
go ahead.
Agree with you saying about the mindset, because fear is a frame of negative thinking. So if you have that fear that, of doubt or of judgment or any of those negative traits, you are your biggest enemy. You're going to hold yourself back from pursuing whatever it is that you want. Like you said, being put into a box. Yeah, we're going to get into that later, but that's a part of it.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
Being put in that box. And what is that
structure.
box? And, you know, why can't you just be you? Like, you don't have to take shape to what somebody else wants you to do or be cookie cutter in somebody else's life. That's somebody else's life. It's not gonna fit you. You know, like when we was in elementary school and you had the little people, like you made little things, like
everybody was different.
Like, and that's the same thing with your dreams and your goals. Yeah, sometimes it throws people off because time has a lot to do with it too. Some people's dreams move quicker than others. Like things happen, you know, so fast for others, and some people become envious of that and they become doubtful of their own dreams. Like they do a comparison thing, like why aren't my dreams, you know,
well, society sets us up to compare ourselves to one another. That's all. Like back to the mindset of they have this and I don't, or they have this and I want this but I'm not doing this to get it. So that also creates a whole nother emotion of envy and jealousy. Once you see someone putting into action and then you look at yourself and then you compare your action to someone else's, it just creates a whole negative wave of doubt. You know, doubt and fear.
Doubt and fear are the two main.
We have to stop
traits.
Comparing ourselves to one another. That's like the biggest.
People got to understand.
Biggest thing.
Everybody got their own lane.
Exactly. That's the same.
You have to understand to stay in your lane.
Don't skirt.
Yeah, skirt. You can't hop in the other person's lane because you see how they moving, how they car driving, how they car look.
It's like being on the freeway. If you see somebody speeding on the side of the lane, you going a certain speed, you can't just hop over in the fast lane.
Oh, I see.
And you only going 40. You feel me? It's not gonna matter.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart said it the best. Stay in your lane. Okay.
For real.
And people really have a hard time. People got a hard time.
They
with
do.
That.
Yeah. They do.
The world we live in.
People don't understand their lanes. That's why people just think everything is a broken line. You feel me?
It's a confusion with some people who don't really know who they are. That's true.
That plays a big part with that.
Because you see, I see it today and age. Like a lot of people, particularly people who are our age, they're like jumping to different things. Now, I'm not telling you to be one-dimensional because it's a lot of us out here who, you know, are a jack of all trades. We can do a lot. We have a lot to offer, a lot of skill. But when you're it's kind of like when you're a kid and you pick up a sport and you like, oh, I don't want to play no more. Like I'm not succeeding. I'm not making enough baskets like the next person, so I'm gonna go to another sport. No, you have to really hone into what your craft is and work on it. It's the same thing like when working out. You're not gonna lose weight in a day or a week. Like you really have to. It's progression, and that's all what it is. Progress is a process. You have to be able to understand that. Patience comes with it too, with your goals and how you be able to follow them, because you have to be able to discipline yourself to know, okay, my time is coming. You know what? Kudos to you. Congratulations. You got to be able to give that other person that kudos without hating, but know your time is coming as well.
And speaking of goals, what's your goal, Destinee?
Okay, my goals. I got a lot of goals, y'all. Speaking of jack of all trades, I have a lot of goals. One particularly, I'm modeling, but this is not the end for me. Like, I want to take it and use this as a platform for something bigger. I want to become... I feel like a lot of my friends and stuff, they say, like, I'm a positive person, I'm a motivational person. So I was like, you know what, that's my niche. Like, let me go and be a motivational speaker. The motivational speaker aspect, I'm going to take advantage of it through social media. You know, I could use that as a platform because social media is big. Like,
absolutely.
But as far as like the actual structured traditional lane, I want to finish up school and get my degree because I want to be a life coach. I want to open up my own practice.
That's cool.
And I have a lot of friends who got their degrees in psychology and they already on board. Like, we'll work there too. So I'm like, let's do it.
I've been trying to do that. You know, I'm a psych major.
Let's do it. Like, I want it to be a black business, like all black women psychologists.
So y'all gonna help me get my life together? I know y'all.
Man,
I be going.
All my friends is patients, girl. I don't know. You've been a patient.
I don't even know.
I don't like to say patient. They call clients. You feel me? I don't prescribe drugs. I don't aim to prescribe drugs, so they're not patients. They're clients. You feel me?
Okay.
Professional manner.
Lex, what is your goal?
Overall, I have a lot of goals. Like, it's ridiculous. overall, though, I just want to change mindsets all over the world.
Hey!
That's, there's no direct way that I want to go about it because I have so many ways I want to go about it, but that is the overall goal, is just to get people to open up more, you feel me, to love more, to not be so scared, you feel me. And I think when I meet people, like even when I meet strangers, they feel my energy and they open up to me and they're able to feel something that they're not used to just by coming in contact with me. So I just want to spread that. So that's what I do. I can't even say that's what I want to do. That's what I do, period. No matter where I'm at, what I do, I like to speak stuff into people. I like to get people to see, you've been through bad stuff, you've been down, but everybody be down, you feel me? It's a thing. Get through the darkness. It's part of life. If you look at life, nature has no good or bad.
Absolutely.
People get killed in nature, people die in nature, people get raped. Not people, but less animals for existing. You feel me? The animal instinct, there's no good or bad in nature. So we can't look at life as my life is bad or my life is good. Your life is your life. You feel me?
You have to just make the best of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have to be like I was telling Raylene, matter is not created nor destroyed. It's transformed. So it's all about a transformation. That's what life is. Yeah. You have to be able to transform.
Not matter, but energy.
Yeah. Matter is energy, girl.
Not exactly. Matter is tangible. It's a thing. Sorry, I like science, y'all. You feel me? I'm just saying.
I'm like, it is in a sense because it's all matter.
Matter is like this. Like it's a solid form of
but
matter.
Transparent matter is energy.
Energy is
synergy.
Energy is matter. Yeah, but matter is.
But matter has different definitions. Energy is its own entity.
It's just not something you could touch. You can't touch energy, but you can touch matter.
You feel it.
Yeah. That's the thing.
But I definitely understand what the transform the world. I really want to be able to just. It's a lot of negativity going on, and it's a lot of people that are so easily influenced by the negativity. Yeah. I never realized that until I got through it and stepped on the outside like, oh my God, like this is like an epidemic. Like
it's sad.
It's really like a lot of people who don't know who they are, who don't know what they want to be in life, who are just going through the motions. Yeah. Like, and that's not where you want to be.
And that's not how you want to live.
Yeah, that's not how you want to live. You want to live your life the best way possible. Yeah, you may not have all of the things, but being grateful and fruitful for what you have and what you're the abundance that you can get.
Fruitful.
It's above anything else. What's your goals, Ray?
All right, my goal. My goal is, besides to lose weight. No, seriously, my goal is I'm living my dream, but my goal for the show specifically is for people to hear and for people to understand that it's okay to be your true self. Mm-hmm. Because every time I'm sitting in this chair and I'm speaking to you guys and to my viewers and to my listeners, I am my absolute 110% true self. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I want to change the demeanor when it comes to radio, because I kind of just feel like a lot of people need to hear what we talk about. Mm-hmm. And not a lot of people talk about what we talk about.
They don't.
The topics that it's so relatable. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. And that's one of my goals. One of my goals is for people to really hear what we have to offer as young as we are and the type of mindset that we're on.
We is the shiznai, okay?
and also another one of my goals is to save money.
Man.
Because I need to really discipline myself with that, because I'm very...
you got that promotion, huh? You just been I'm a supervisor now.
And I need to stop doing that. And that's one of my other goals for myself. And I'm just so happy and blessed where I'm at in my life. I just feel like everything just coming to me.
Yeah, that's all.
Man, I'm telling y'all, since my birthday, since that purple sky, stuff has just been so in alignment. It's so crazy. I'll never question my life or where I'm meant to be or why I'm at where I'm at. ever again. Like everything is so set in stone.
Yeah, it's a purpose.
And I could just see it's just so in my face.
And once
it's so set in stone.
It's like you said, it's and you were speaking earlier for yourself, because that's how we all kind of are. Like now that we find our purpose, it's like everywhere. Like everywhere we look, it's like little signs from the universe, like angel numbers, synchronicity, just people, strangers telling you things, and you just like,
bruh. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. So I work in the casino, as I think I said that last time on the show. I work at the Hustler in Gardena. I had an Asian lady come to me, a very like older, somebody grandma for sure. She came to me first. What started us talking is she said, "I'm afraid of North Korea." I know this is off subject, but I just looked like, you're Asian, you feel me? And you're Asian telling me you're scared of North Korea. I think we should be scared and we should be, seeing what you see. But just later on, we started talking, we started vibing. It was so crazy because I was having a real bad day and she was having a bad day too. But as soon as we got together and we connected, everything lifted up. Yeah. She felt it too. She called it. She was just like, man, I really like talking to you. I would just feel like everything is just so. And she's gambling too. So again, in the casino, Asians are really superstitious. They watch who they bet around, they money, what numbers. They pay attention to a lot of stuff. So she start betting. She start winning with me. Hitting bonuses. She just started winning with me. She was just like, oh my God. And I was just like, man, maybe we were meant to be here. You feel me? Maybe you were meant to sit by me. Maybe we were meant to have this conversation. And we just start talking. She's like, we start talking about aliens. We start talking about me and the like old little Vietnamese lady. I swear to God. We was just chopping it up. And it was just like,
you never know who you come across.
You never know. You never know.
I think everyone has a story like that.
Definitely.
But we're going to go ahead and get into our break. When we come back, dreams versus goals.
Are you a gold digger? Gold digger. Not
gold digger?
Gold digger.
Gold.
With the L. Like gold.
Oh, okay. I'm a gold digger. I ain't going to lie. If you got goals, I'm going to dig it.
I kind of dig it.
Everybody, this week on What's Your Perspective,
we got gold digging.
What's a gold digger?
What's a gold digger? For
not
me,
gold, GOL.
For me, I would say a gold digger is someone whose main priority is just to smash their goals. Like, regardless, I consider myself a gold digger because each day I wake up, I'm making goals for myself, whether they're small or big. I'm trying to elevate, whether it's spiritually, emotionally, physically, health-wise, financially, socially. Like, I'm setting a goal for myself. That's what I would consider a gold digger. Yeah, like, it's just...
So when we're saying gold digger, are we saying, like, someone, like... compared to the term gold digger, or we're saying like from ourselves, like from your own perspective.
You're a gold digger. You're digging for the goals. Like that's your whole priority.
I got you. So
we don't want no gold diggers. If you digging for gold,
we broke. We broke. Don't dig over here.
Trying to elevate our souls.
We got silver over here. We don't got gold.
Trying to elevate the soul.
I kind of feel like with gold digger, because that term just recently, like a few years back, just been put out there. Because let's think about it. From like the 99 to...
Okay, juvenile. From the 99 and the 2000.
From the 99, let's say all the way till about like, for a cool minute. Even still to this day, because some of the music that we listen to, it always downgrades women. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like the rap music that we listen to, I ain't never really heard. I just said I'm gonna stop using A. I haven't really heard any music in the rap industry that uplifts women. Can you guys?
That was why people love Fetty Wap so much, is why women are crazy, because Fetty Wap does not degrade women.
He doesn't.
In his trash ass music. It's trash, but
I want you to be mine again, baby. Yeah.
He said stuff like that. Like he make hits for the ladies.
Like he make it seem like you my.
He make hits for the ladies. That's just somebody new say that's all I got though. But
he rap about himself.
I mean, I feel like Jay-Z kind of up there. You feel me?
Yeah,
but I don't know. He married now.
He raps about Beyonce.
Yeah,
my baby B, my baby
married
Blue,
now, so I
got
know
two twins, and I'm through. Like, come on, bro.
He really got a choice. Because he was Big Pimpin' before, you feel me?
So now he gotta have a lady. I got the queen wearing my chain. After that, it was over, and that was 2004
for real.
Yeah.
We in 2017. I was 13.
But I mean, I do like how he raps about her though. Like he constantly
Kendrick
puts him in his music.
Yeah, Kendrick does.
J. Cole.
That's my man.
Kendrick half and half.
Okay,
Kendrick's a real nigga.
He like nigga, and then he be like, stop wearing the Photoshop.
He like this dick ain't free. That's what Kendrick is like. Like he don't care. Like my other nigga is on. You off. That's how he got.
He got like half and half. Like he got an alter ego.
Yeah, he a Gemini.
Yeah, true.
You know.
Damn.
Yeah. Think
real?
about it. Stop. Think about it. Yes, Kendrick is a Gemini.
Oh yeah, he got two sides for sure.
That's how you listen to his music. He got all that soft music, and then you listen. Then he got that.
Yeah, but J. Cole got it.
Yeah, he does.
True.
I'm talking about radio.
To Cole.
What do you mean radio?
On the radio? I mean, they're not.
Who's on the radio right now?
No.
Migos, Gucci.
True.
And Drake.
And Drake. Just Drake and Drake. And Rihanna. That's it.
And a little bit of Weeknd. If you catch
and Bruno. Don't forget Bruno.
Okay,
he's the only one.
I get it. But well, what are you getting at with the gold digger and the music reference?
Only reason why I was saying that is because Kanye Gold Digger.
Right. I got you.
I think that's where it came at.
Yeah.
You know, my mind. Y'all know how
your mind telling you no.
Right.
But your body.
Because things just be like ding in my head. But out of all seriousness, gold digger, I just feel like that's somebody. It doesn't even have to be a woman. It could be a dude as well. It's just someone who was just getting what they want. Despite any trial and tribulation that they go through, they still get to the finish line. And that is a gold digger. Lex, what is your definition of a gold digger?
Like you said, somebody who is real dedicated to and committed to completing their goals. A lot of people make goals and set goals, but they're not committed to actually completing them. They just want to say like, hey, I have this goal. It sound good. It look good. But you ask them, okay, what are you doing to get to that? What are you doing? They're like, you know, they don't have a direct answer.
Have a structure.
So if you dig in, you know exactly what you want to do. You know exactly who you need to talk to. You have everything already pre-set up to complete that goal. You've well thought it out. Everything is thorough, and all you have to do is execute.
Execution. I remember execution. I don't know why. It just reminds me of basketball. Whenever somebody says execute, they be like, execute the play. Execute. That was your shit. And I be like, coach.
Man, if y'all would see my coach, man, that's his favorite word.
Execute.
He be like, this ain't street ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you said execute, I just had like a little flashback. I was in the gym.
For real.
Like, coach.
It's certain words you can't say, like peripheral.
Yeah. Like you be like, wait a minute.
Peripheral just take you back to the gym.
Be ready. Like,
yeah. They like put you in the middle of the paint. Use your peripheral. Like, I can't even say this word.
I don't know what.
You be like, yo, what? Use my eyes?
Right?
I don't
Finesse
know.
The pass. What? Finesse the pass? What? You want me to steal it?
Do you know what a give and go
She
is?
like, I don't play basketball.
You don't know what a give and go is?
I know what a layup is.
Give and go. Okay, we'll take it.
No, we're not taking that. No, that is.
She said, I know what a layup is. That's bare minimum.
That's like me saying I know what a field goal is or something.
True.
Like.
Do you know what it is? Because you didn't sound too. Oh, I was about to say you didn't sound too
like
Shakur. I love football.
I don't.
You know, I'm a Patriot fan. Hey, you know. Look, they quiet. Look.
Get out of here.
Trash. Number one hated NFL
LA
team.
Fan, right?
You feel
here.
me?
Anyways.
See? Number one trash LA team. No, I'm just kidding. It's the. Oh, true. I was about to say the Raiders. I forgot about the Rams. Y'all back in LA.
But back into this, when it comes to being a gold digger, how do you set aside dreams from your goals? What is the difference?
I feel like the difference is like the dream is a silhouette, the accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Like you close your eyes and you just envision yourself right there in that given moment doing what you love to do best. I feel like that's the dream. The goal is the structure and process of when you get to that dream. It's the hard work and dedication behind it. Because before you get to the dream, there's little things and steps that you have to do in order for you to even get to the dream. And I feel like that's what separates dream and a goal. Make sense?
Yeah. It's like the dream is idealistic and the goal is realistic. The dream is, it looks good and it sounds good and you want it, but the goal is the hard part, the work, the action, mainly the action. That's really the biggest difference, because you can have a dream and your dream could be your goal, but again, if you're not putting no action towards it, it's always just going to be a dream, and it'll never be a goal.
It's like a process. You visualize, you plan, actions, execute.
Bam.
That's like just the 4 steps when it comes to crossing over. It's the dream, like you guys said. It starts off with the vision. That's the dream phase of it. You're dreaming with, your vision. You have that you're foreseeing it, so to speak, like putting yourself in that moment. Like, okay, I'm gonna be there. But also before that vision comes, because some people listening will say, playing devil's advocate, they'll be like, it's not that easy to visualize. Well, if someone says that, that's a reflection of how you think on your own, your thought process. Right. That's a doubtful thought process.
Right.
When you have that type of thought process and that type of mentality, you're never going to elevate. You're never going to see yourself out of where you're just going to stay. And you're going to see a lot of people elevating above you, and that's when a lot of envy comes in. A lot of people in our society envy people who follow their dreams because of, like you say, they themselves are holding themselves back. Like,
exactly.
You're your biggest enemy when it comes to achieving your goals and your dreams. Like, I remember when I first started modeling, like, it was like, okay, I had a lot of fear. Like, it was a lot of times where I would get emails and I would get casting calls to go and try out, and I would be so scared. And I have this so bad. I'm an overthinker. So it was a lot of overthinking, like, what if they don't like me? Or what if it's girls that look better than me? Or what if it's like this? Or what if it's like that? What if I do my makeup wrong? What if it was just a whole lot of stuff to ultimately I psyched myself out.
Yeah.
So for a whole year prior to me actually it was a whole year of me psyching myself out. Yeah. Me being doubtful, me being scared of what other people thought, what my parents thought, because my parents wanted me to, go to finish up school. They wanted me to go into law, and I'm like, I could be a hell of a lawyer. I could argue somebody down, but is that gonna make me happy?
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, you do not want to be a lawyer.
That's not gonna make me happy. Like,
morally, that's not your job.
Not gonna. Especially me knowing who I am, finding my place and how I am. I'm a healer. I want to help people, lawyers, and not in the way that people. The law, like,
no offense to lawyers,
I wanted to also go into criminal justice. I wanted to, be in the judicial system with, like, probation and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's ultimately not what I want to do either. Like, that's not how I want to help people. Yeah. I want to help you before you get to that point. Yeah. Like, I want to, try to revert your path. Like, that's a goal of mine. And that's where my dream became my goal, because I visualized it, I put the action behind it, and now I'm executing it every day by just, going to school, just researching, just getting knowledge. And school doesn't necessarily have to, be the only way you get your means of knowledge, because let's be real out here. It's so many books and ways to get information. Yeah. So that's all what I'm doing. I'm just feeding myself information, so when that time comes and I'm ready to open my practice, it's lit.
Yeah. All right. I wanted to do marriage and family counseling. That was my ultimate goal of finishing school. But now I'm aiming more towards the youth as a whole, because, like you said, to start before they get to that point, our youth are going to need us. Yeah, our youth is going to need the 90s generation so bad, because we got a lot of stuff that a lot of new kids did not get. They don't understand a lot of stuff. And even we are missing a lot of information and knowledge that our parents know. You feel me? That knowledge that was passed down. But at least we got a little bit of our roots. You feel me? We got a little bit of real family connections. We had real morals. Yeah, we had real morals, family and social morals. They were hand in hand, because we were raised at times. Our communities were semi-strong. We still had kids out on the blocks when we grew up. We still had barbecues going on. We still had the parks crowded with people. Like, the parks are crowded now, but with individual families. Back in the day,
it was like,
this was just a park. Yeah, like, just back in the day, the park is just where everybody is going to be at. Everybody's going to be outside. It's about to be summertime right now. Just when summer hits, just take a look at how many kids are outside on the streets. You know,
not that
how many kids are out there on their bikes.
Really,
how many kids are in the dirt.
I don't know how many times as a kid I didn't got cussed out by get your
right. We didn't got ran over back in the day so many times just trying to play in the street. You know, we just used to be out there like that. It used to be like cars couldn't come on our block back in the day.
I remember I couldn't even be in the street.
For real.
Back in the street.
Right. I don't know when the last time I seen some kids racing in the street. Y'all remember that?
And my cousin that I just said was racing. She's all the way in Texas doing that. This ain't even out here. This is all the way in Texas. They kind of probably still out there. I don't think it's shit to do in Texas like that. So they probably still got their community
the whole state of Texas,
right? Yeah, the whole state. You know.
Oh man.
I mean, I just seen trees and dirt, so I would be running around too.
Oh my God, that's funny. When it comes to your dreams and your goals, how would you be able to, so to speak, like, say for example, say love, would you put that under goals or dreams? Like, it's my dream to get married or it's my goal to get married?
Oh, that's a good question. I ain't even think of it like that.
I would say dream.
It's your dream?
I would say dream. I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm aiming to be married. You feel me? It's not something that I aim to do. It's like that's on my to-do list, but it's something that I would want for myself, for say.
Yeah.
It's not something that I need, but it's something that I would want. I think that would be the big difference.
Absolutely. I can agree. Yeah. Marriage is something more so that I want. But because this is kind of like personal for me, because I really want to get married. I've always told myself, like, when I feel like marriage is more like a dream of mine. Because even as a kid, I've always wanted, I used to make little paper rings because I've really wanted that. I've always wanted that companion with someone else. I think that's so cute because
I feel like I'm such an odd girl because I never thought about getting married.
I've always thought about it. Like, as a kid.
I'm kind of in between y'all then because I'm not really making paper rings, but I'm not really like, I don't give a care about like.
Yeah,
I was making paper rings. I was always putting like Mrs. after like as a kid. Like they used to, like you're I was really like I've always wanted to be married.
I don't know, that's weird.
I've always wanted.
Y'all see how I'm looking at it?
I aspired to be married only because
love me.
Girl, how you know you a total package at 6? I'm the total package.
She like that was part of the dream. That was part of the dream. I'm gonna be a total package. I'm gonna be married.
No, but
I'm gonna be happy.
I don't know. Like me, that is some. It's so funny because speaking of marriage, I have a funny story real quick. So I got home from my photo shoot yesterday, and me and my dad, we have this very odd relationship. So he asked me, he's like, "Oh, like how did your photo shoot go?" I'm like, "Oh, it's cool. Like I was popping, like I'm feeling myself. I'm trying to show him the pictures or whatever." He's like, oh, "Okay." I'm like scrolling. He's like, "Okay, that's nice. Okay." And then there was one particular picture. He like, "Oh, this where you gonna find a husband wearing this?" I said, "What?
Wait a minute."
Like, and me, I'm a tomboy. Like right now, I got on this little Woodstock shirt, some skinnies, and some Vans. Like, don't let the cute face fool you. I'm a tomboy. So I had to tell my dad, like, if a man not gonna love me for the way that I am now, if I have to change in order for it to be married, then I don't want to be married. If that's the case, like because love ultimately don't love me for my exterior. Love me for my interior, my soul, my mind, my heart. My loyalty, don't love me for the materialistic things that are on my flesh. Like, when we naked,
don't love us on conditions. Yeah, that's what we say. Only unconditional love over here. Us as friends, we love each other unconditionally, so we expect the same from our spouses.
From our men. Exactly. So if you're not gonna love this little tomboy over here,
shout out to my bae that's in the car. Oh, he gonna hear this later.
She got bae. She got bae. Talking about she don't want to get married. Girl, you halfway there.
Look. It's for the next show. No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. What about friendships? Like, I feel like that's a goal for me to have meaningful friendships. That's not a dream.
Yeah, that's a goal for me too.
Because I've had my fair share of WTF friendships. Like, like what?
Man,
like, so for me, that's a goal of mine to really be. And also, like you say, touching bases on what we saw our parents, growing up. Like my mom, like her friends, they've been friends for years. Since they were, since they were teens. And some friendships, granted, I may not be able to be friends with you since birth, but to have that meaningful connection, it's so, plentiful to have good people other than your family, because your friends are your family, not by blood.
Extension.
So it's like your vibe attracts your tribe. So I really much.
I want you to know I'm putting that on the hat and I'm quoting you on it.
Vibe tribe.
Yeah, vibe tribe. Oh, but no, seriously, I'm putting that on the hat. I'm gonna put Destinee on there. For real. It's gonna be on the dad hat. Y'all look out. I'm starting a clothing line real soon. You feel me? Yeah, it's gonna be called BTS.
Please let me know, because
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I said, what that mean? Behind the scenes?
Hey, that's tight too.
Well, that's what BTS means for models. That's
BTS stands for Be the Shift.
Hey!
Yay! So, exactly.
I love it.
That's what the whole brand is going to be, supporting us changing as people, us being the change that we want to see in the world. You feel me?
I got that quote on my wall. Gandhi said that, y'all. Be the change y'all want to see in this world.
Exactly. I didn't get that from Gandhi.
Like that should be everybody's goal. Like, to be the change you want to see in this world. Like, you see a lot of people talking down, oh, the world is this, or the world is that, or people is this, or people is that.
Exactly.
Well, how are you as a person?
Exactly.
That's where it starts. It ultimately starts with you guys as a person. So I think that being a goal for humanity, because a lot of people are dreaming right now. They're dreaming for that day to come, but in order for that day to come, you have to put action and be willing to execute that action.
Yeah, always.
In order to make that change. This is speaking on a broader terms when it comes to dreams and goals.
And we're all doing it, and this is what I love about us three sitting right here. And it always puts chills through me every time we get together, because we all do it in a different way, and that's what I love about it. Because when y'all see me go like this and stuff, because that's how I'm really feeling. Like, I can't hide that energy that I feel, because I really feel it, and I want people to see how I be feeling.
Yeah. If people could see how we feel, you feel me, I think the world would just be a better place, because we just feel for other people.
Yeah.
And that's
that empathy.
It's a power. Yeah, it's a power, for real. I just learned that. I just seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Yeah.
Isn't that with Zoe Saldana, right?
That's Yeah. But
she like a green alien.
It's like a mutant there, and she's a telepath, but she's called an empath. Empath?
Yeah. Empath.
Something like that, And she's able to read people's emotions, and she's able to translate people's emotions. And I was just like, damn, I'm able to do that. And it's weird, because I never knew there was a word for it.
Wow.
I just thought
really?
Yeah, I just thought that. I don't know. I just didn't know the word for it.
Lex, because people all say it like we knew. I thought you knew too.
I put them on game about the empath. It was one night we were sitting on Dev's porch. Shout out to Dev. We were sitting on Dev's porch, and I told them, like, I study people. Like, it's my Scorpion nature. I'm very observant. Mm-hmm. So, like, I noticed with even you, Lex, with all of us, I'm like, dang, like, we all, ever since that day, I told them the story about the egg, remember? And they started crying. So I was like,
hey, that was a very deep
I was like, oh my God. I was like, it's something deeper. Like, because it's no way that 5 women are able to just connect so passionately without touching, without saying more than 10 words to each other. Like, it was really like,
we were all at the table.
Yes, I started researching it, and I'm like, you know what? And I found out the word. It's an empath. And for those of you who are listening, an empath is someone who is able to read emotions. You feel when someone is happy, and it makes you happy. In turn, you feel their vibrations. When someone is mad, you feel it. You be like, what's wrong with you?
Yes,
like,
I have that.
You good?
I have that so strong.
Man, when I get the chills. When I walk into a room, like, I feel like, and that's a part of being an empath. When you feel people emotions, sometimes it becomes overwhelming for yourself, because you be like, wait. And a person who you guys probably don't know who is a famous empath is Justin Bieber. And I'm gonna break it down, because
that's funny.
Justin Bieber last year, he canceled all of his meet and greets after his concert. And I looked a little bit into it, because everybody, like, you know, when artists do certain things, that crazy line, they crazy, they this, they that, they that. So I'm like, what is it? Like, what's going on? So I read deeper into his story, and he was just saying, like, the emotions, like, he feels everybody. Like, he feels when his fans are like going super, Like, and he said he don't like the way that makes him feel it. People who are in tune with their vibrations, they feel that. I feel when I'm, it's like a roller coaster, and you don't want to feel that with your body. So he said, just to distance himself,
he needed a break.
He needed a break from that.
I thought I was gonna quit my job for that reason. Like when I first started working in the casino, I could feel people's greed for the money. Yeah, and in the casino, it's so heavy. No, it's just that energy is so heavy, and the fact that I know myself, and I know if I'm around people, no matter if I try to tune your energy out, I'm gonna feel it. Whatever you are feeling.
Exactly.
No matter what, I really can feel it. Like if you sat and cried in front of me, I can feel your tears, and I hold it back because I'm trying not to be emotional. Let you have your moment, but it's just I literally can cry for somebody if I want.
Me too. But that's how I am. And me and you are like, because I was telling her, I'm like, that day, me and you were so like, we had this, but we felt it the heaviest. Like it was just like, oh my God, like I could just pour, like I just but I just keep I don't know, it's just so weird, and that's why I don't hug people. Like Raylene always try to hug me, and I be like, no, like I don't want to.
That's funny. I love hugging people. I don't want to feel your energy.
I don't want to feel your energy
but I think it's because I know that I'm putting my energy on them, and I do that a lot.
No, but I don't. But sometimes, like it just feels weird sometimes to feel someone's like. I haven't been able to handle that. Like I have not been able to handle that. I know it's so funny because I almost punched my coworker the other day because he was asking me about my crystal. And he was like, "Can I touch it?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Why not?" And he and I was like, like, what is you doing? Like, keep your space. Back up. Like, leave my little bubble alone. Like,
it's funny that you guys mentioned that because of the job that I work at. I feel a lot of different emotions every single day, and I work at a homeless shelter. And me personally, on Tuesday I had like 5 things happen. I walked in the door at 4:00. By 4:20 I was like this, like I just everything, because I felt one of the VPs behind me. I have this person in front of me. I can't speak of the situation on air, but it was this very serious situation going on, and I could feel him behind me, and I turn around, it's him and another staff member right in front of my face, like, we got another situation, supervisor, I need to pull you to the side. I'm just like, breathe. Like I just felt, I was just like, breathe. I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, and I had to stay for 12 hours. It was just a lot.
Ooh, look at us. We got on energy real fast.
I know.
Let's slip back into it.
Another topic for another show.
Right. But dreams, how do you compare it to society with dreams? Who gonna start this?
Okay, I'm gonna just start because this is where my thoughts came really boom when it came to this, because I just feel like this society is that box that we was talking about earlier. It's like you have a conversation with somebody. Say, for instance, you're in a social setting and you're like, hey, what do you like to do? Blase Blue. Oh, I like to do this. Well, I want to be a radio personality host. What? You can't make no real money in that. Come on, let's be real. We've all had that conversation before when you tell somebody what you want to do in life, and that kind of puts you down. That's where that whole negative mindset comes from, and then you be like, well, I'm just going to go to school to do this. And the reason why I say that, because I'm speaking from my own personal experience. I was going to school to do business. To go in business, and to also, I was doing something else. Just something I did not want to do. I was kind of forced to do it because it was my grandma. So I was like, I was going because she was helping me, and I was just going through the motions. And I was about to get my AA. I was about to get all my credits for my AA and then, transfer. I stopped. I just stopped in the middle of the middle of the semester because I just knew this was not what I wanted to do. I could not go forward with it at all. And still to this day, and that was 2 years ago. I'm going to go back to school and, for communications and stuff like that, do for radio, but...
To me, man, the AA is enough.
Yeah, it is. Once you get it and you know what you want to do, and you have that like.
I'm not transferring. I told my mom, like, I did my time. You feel me? It's up. I don't plan. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna transfer. I am graduating in June. But it's just like, I'm not gonna go to a university until I know financially I'm able to support myself.
I just had that
at a university, because the whole educational system is a setup.
It's a setup.
And I'm just not about to fall dummy to the setup. Like, I see what y'all doing, because there's no reason, if y'all cared about our education, it wouldn't be costing us $30,000 per semester if you really care. You care
not
about,
even per year.
Yeah, per semester. And how many semesters in a year? If you lucky, just 2.
Yeah,
because some people have the try. Yeah, and people have quarters.
3, or sometimes it's even 4.
So it's just, you know, as far as goals, you make your own goals. You feel me? My mom wanted me to go to university and go and do all that. My mom actually made me go to college. I didn't want to go. Exactly. I didn't want to go at that time. I always wanted to go to college, but I didn't want to go at the time. I wanted to take a year off. I had just got out of high school, work a little bit, then maybe go. She was just like, nah, take your ass to school. It's cheaper to get your AA in community college. So I'm just like, all right, if it's cheaper, let me do that. But then I just started learning. I have friends that went to universities, and just seeing how they're doing. We're like the same age. Exactly. And you're thousands and thousands of dollars in debt.
You're going to be spending your whole life. And that's what it's set up to be.
Exactly.
And that's what I feel like dreams in society come into play, because like Raylene said, it's that box, and it's like that cookie cutter box. Like, you grow up, you go to school, K through 12. Okay, after 12th you go to college. You go through college. After college you go get a job. But it's not how that works. We have so many people in this world. I met a girl who has her bachelor's in sociology, and she's a cashier at Walmart. Well, that's the way this society is set up. But listen, though, it's not. She's not the only one. It's so many people out there that followed this, because listen to this trend of, okay, if you go to college, once you graduate, you're gonna. But
that's just us not getting the full information of I just feel like going to college, because it's not just go to college, get your degree, get a job. One, if you're going to go to college, you have to figure out if you want to do what you want to do, or if you want to do what's going to make you money.
And you don't know
that's
that
the biggest,
at the age of 18.
You don't.
You don't know that.
I mean, they just don't tell us.
No, but
you
listen, no, it's not even that. Listen, when we go to college, declare and make, like, it's forced upon you. It's not something that you're free willingly. Some of us have that mindset to be like, stop. This is my life. Let me control it. I've been controlled the past 17 years of my life. Now this is time for me to take reins and take control. Ultimately, I didn't figure this out till I was 20. Like, okay, let me stop, because I was in debt. I had got in debt. I had went out of state. This when I went to New Mexico. And I was like, wait a minute, like, this is not something that I want to do. Like, this is not going to make me happy waking up every morning. I want to wake up and enjoy my life. Yeah, and I'll never forget, a year and a half ago, I told somebody, I'm like, you know what? I want a cool little, not part-time job, but a job where I'm making enough money, but have a leniency to do what I love and be able to do what I love. Somebody said, you're crazy. You're never going to make any money like that. 2 years later, look at me doing what I love, my little part-time enterprise job, modeling, and I'm happy. Yeah. Like, I'm really, truly the happiest I've ever been in my life, because I stepped outside of that box and really followed my dreams, because modeling is something that I've always wanted to do. But once I got bigger, it was like, I don't really know, like, you're not really fit, this, that, and the third. And then once I lost the weight, now people trying to tell me I'm too small to be a plus size model. I'm like, okay, y'all got me effed up. I'm not doing no more for nobody. Like, listen, like, this is my body. This is how I am. Take it or leave it. Yeah, exactly. You cannot change me. I've changed for myself. Yeah. I'm happy. Yeah. What do you want me to be, a size 20? Like, come on, dude.
Absolutely.
Like, that's a part of society. They want you to fit their norms. Like, when
especially that field that you're
like plus size modeling. Okay, most people don't know the average size of an American woman is a size 14. I'm a size 14. So it's like, okay, when it comes to plus size modeling, they either want you to be right here, where I am, like, barely, like, because I'm borderline 12. That's straight. That's the straight size. That's not plus size anymore. But then it's women who are like size 22, 24, 26. And you have, it's such a gray area that you have to, it's like,
that's a big
everybody needs representation. Everybody is.
You better get on the Dove commercial, girl. Dove is doing their shit,
girl. But that's what I'm trying to get signed.
Yeah,
look, listen,
Dove is that's the only one.
That's a dream turned goal of mine. It was first a dream to be signed, but now that I'm actually modeling, that is my goal. Like, y'all know Nike is plus size now. Y'all gonna see me on the Nike ad, like,
man,
don't play, because I'm really out here trying to secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
You got to.
I'm out here too, man. That's the goal. I can't wait. Goal for 2017. That's just
Secure the bag in life.
Right.
Like,
I can't wait to get this degree, man. I'm telling y'all. I got stuff in work. Yes, come with all the signs. It's gonna be at El Camino. It's at 4.
No, what day? What time?
It's on June 9th. It's the day before we're going to Vegas.
Oh, Liddy.
Oh, I could be there then, cause I get off at 8 in the morning. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's Liddy.
Audience, y'all welcome too. You feel me? Come to El Camino at 4 o'clock.
June 9th. Sign.
Yeah, put Funk Master too, cause nobody knows me at that school. Like nobody knows me. I'm the student that get on society, when they done.
You gotta break the norm. Like you gotta be able to. If something you want to do is outside of the norm, go for it. Like,
exactly.
What's holding you back? What's failure?
Yourself is holding you back.
Like, get yourself back up and try it again. Like, that's what I tell people. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, when they be like, you're not scared tomorrow, what's the worst that can happen? Somebody tell me no. Okay, I'm going to pick myself back up and carry on.
Right.
Like,
people are so scared of rejection.
So scared.
It's like the worst thing ever.
And that's where society plays in the part, too.
They play
society. Exactly. Society is a motherfucker. People gotta understand, seriously, and people really have to understand that you cannot live by society's ways. You have to live by your own ways, and that's where people really have the hardest time in life, especially in this day, age, and era.
Because they try to please everybody else except themselves.
Exactly.
They try to
that's
please their mom or
their
boyfriend,
the biggest thing.
It's somebody that you're trying to please, but you really ultimately just need to please yourself. I told myself that too. I said I need to be more selfish with me.
Exactly.
Like, I'm so compassionate and giving. It ultimately I get screwed over in the end. I had to really say, you know what? It's okay to be selfish with you for a good cause. It's some people out here that's selfish in a negative way, but if you're being selfish to protect yourself, to protect your feelings, to not saying go around and be a bitch in order to be selfish, but just know who to distance yourself and what to distance yourself from in order to, not feel the way that you feel.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Protect yourself.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get secure yourself in the bag. You gotta do what you gotta do in order for you to get to these dreams and to these goals.
Definitely,
for real, you have to do what you have to do by all means. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, believe in your dreams and believe in yourself. That's all for this week's episode of The Perspective. Gold digging and dreams.
Hey, now.
Dreams and gold digging. That's the name of the show. Dreams and gold digging.
Right. We're going to have a new track coming out real soon. Dreams and gold digging.
Catch me on the hook. Catch me on the hook.
Right.
Y'all are hilarious. Please be sure to check us out. Follow me, Raylene Inez, with 1 Z on Twitter. Raylene Inez with 2 Z's on the Instagram. Rated Rose, 3 A's on the Snapchat. Please feel free to inbox us and email us your question of the days. Ask for the perspective@gmail.com. Destinee, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Destinee Denise with 3 E's on the end. I got some new pictures up there. Go like them, please. And you can find me on Snapchat at Destinee Denise with 2 E's. No Twitter. I don't be talking to nobody.
Funk Master Lex. Tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at It's Windy Outside. Everything is spelled as it sound. Snapchat, Penny Wendy, also spelled how it sound. Penny, like Penny Proud, and Wendy, like
Wendy's.
Wendy's, yeah. Not with an I.
All right, you guys.
All right, little baby Kevin Hart.
All right.
She always said, all right.
No, seriously, you want to know what's a goal for me? I want him on my show.
That would be lit.
I love Kevin Hart.
Hey. Can we get Kiki too? Because I love Kiki Palmer. I love Kiki Palmer.
All right, y'all. That's it.
Future features coming to The Perspective 2020.
2020. Bye. Have a great week, guys.
You're hilarious.
How we do?